live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Pitching in our game today, Parker Messick. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Nolan Shonowell, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. That's a strike. 2. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Good. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Runner takes off. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Christian Moore.
And boom, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Zach Neto in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Schneemann gets under it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, right fielder Joe Adele.
Let's go, Parker. Man on second, 2 down. Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And getting the start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi. What do we need to know here?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Left fielder, number 38, Stephen Kwan.
Now
that pitch is out.
The 1-0. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Gabriel Arias.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard. Maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder that gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kyle Manzardo will hit next.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Right there for a strike. Runner on the goal. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. Acrobatic throw for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Guardians turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score on the show.
It's been a long while, I got it on pin, a living bankrolling, I'm my own penny, I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way, you know it's on me, you know I got goals, you know what I see, have all of that gold, a necklace around me, you say it's like work, my God, we gon' see.
Top of the second, so in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Soler working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Got him looking. One away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one inside. Look out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. No score here in the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe.
Ball.
O'Hoppe launched a homer in his most recent game. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Ball, that's too high.
O'Hoppe leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And that drops in for a strike. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Now fly ball to right center. Trout on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
That's a ball.
High in the air, out to right. Adele has a beat on it, and that'll do it. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
What he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And ball 1. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
For the Angels, first baseman, Nolan Shanaway.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. He's 0 for 1.
Come on, Parker. Ball.
In the air on the infield. Messick under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Mike Trout.
Let's go, Parker.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Top of the third. No score. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Kikuchi making his 10th start of the year. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swings through that one. And there's a ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
That's inside.
Ball. That's inside.
Chopped to the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Next to hit, Chase DeLauder.
Nope.
Two down, nobody on. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless.
chance to shine on the highway. Hey, just give me one more chance to shine.
Back here in Cleveland, he continues to keep the hitters guessing in this one, Singy. Rinse and repeat. An impressive string of outings he's put together.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He's been in command early, and no wonder why this organization raves about him.
Neto
That's a
in the
ball.
box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch is in the dirt, ball one. Got him. That's the first out in the top of the
For
fourth.
the Angels, right fielder Joe Adele.
Outside
one.
low, and that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one clips the outside corner, and the count 1-2. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And that one missing low. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
One down. Jorge Soler up at the plate. There's a swing and a miss. That one misses. Ball one. Fastball for a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one lifted to left. Kwan under this one. 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman Yoan Moncada.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So up next, Logan O'Hoppe. In the dirt, blocked. Now a throw to first, but back easily. and the 1-0. Lace down the line, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Hey!
Two aboard, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that one ripped to left. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's
misses.
Ball 3. Up and in, ball 4. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 1 so far.
Kyle Manzardo.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Oh, he gloves it.
Up next for the Guardians.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Just missed.
Hey.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hit hard on the ground is short. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for the Guardians. They still trail 1-0. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
First baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Here we go, Parker.
Foul ball there.
Ball 1. Come on, Parker.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Mike Trout.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Hey.
The 0-1. In the air to left center. Schneemann on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Yeah.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman Brian Rocchio.
Nope. Hey. That's ball 2.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That's too low. They're down 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And ball
Nope,
four
that's
there,
ball four.
tying run
Take the base.
is on base. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Catcher.
And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Oh, and 2 now. He goes down looking. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Guardians Baseball on the Show, Ohio. Here in Cleveland, close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Zach
off for the
Neto.
Angels. Shortstop, Zach Neto.
Let's go Cleveland.
That one's
Ball, that's
upstairs,
upstairs.
ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
In there at the knees for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. And a 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And down on strikes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now batting Joe Adele. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
That's a ball. Hey!
That's
Nope.
off the inside
That's
corner.
inside.
Ball 2. That one fouled hard the other way. Swings through him for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that. And that's way
that's up
high.
there.
And the count's even at 2. there. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Angels held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, well, we go bottom 6. Daniel Steeman digs in for the Guardians. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder, Chase DeWater.
In the air, right field. Adele should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Guardians, left fielder, Steven.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Kwan
Inside,
measures
ball 1.
5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. 2 down, nobody on. Kwan thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
That clips the
Hey,
corner.
2.
The Guardians down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That's outside.
Next one misses. Full count now. Stays alive. Outside,
Nope.
and that is
Ball
ball
4.
4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Kwan off of first with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Kyle Mansarda getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's out.
Man at second.
That's ball
Activity
2.
in the bullpen. Kirby Yates up and loosening in the pen. Joyce also throwing. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Swing and a pop-up. Neto gets under it. And that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Armstrong.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Leading off for the Angels, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Hard ground ball, base knock. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Up next for the Angels,
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 2 for 2. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
It's frustrating for these hitters because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
This one in the air, center field. Schneemann moving under it. And there's one down.
up next for the Angels, second baseman, Christian Moore.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now here is Josh Lowe. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for them. The 1-0. Just missed.
Down.
The Halos with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Back to the top of the order. And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel.
Ball, that's off the plate. That's a ball
right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Quan under it. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ben Joyce.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Leading off for the Guardians, designated hitter, David Fry.
There's the strike. Comes up empty. And downstairs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Guardians, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Arias.
Ball, that's just out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Here's a 2-0. Just
Ball
missed.
3.
That only triple digits.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman, Ryan Rocchio.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Guardians,
Now a chance for Bo Naylor. His righty-lefty splits there.
Ball, that's out.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Guardians lead 1. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Hunter Gaddis.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder Mike Trout.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-1. In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop Zach Neto.
Zach Neto now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Late swing, fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kirby Yates.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Daniel Schneemann getting ready to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that one fouled off. Out to short. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder Chase DeWater.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stevenson getting loose as well. Just missed.
Well, they had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Sets him down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now it's 1-2. Inside, backs him off again. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Hey!
The 0-2. And there's
Ball
a ball.
one.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Hit in the air, left field. He's got it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, catcher.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Gaddis will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Cade Smith. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Gets the outside corner with that one. And now the 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eric Sabrowski, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Festa, the right-hander, also getting loose. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ohapi off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Angels lead one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Here's Jose Ramirez. Has been living in scoring position at doubles machine and in elite company.
Yeah, Boog, that swing finds the gap over and over, and that's how you flip the field and a game in a hurry.
It's not just about power with him, it's about precision. Ball placement isn't just for pitchers anymore.
Yeah, and he's mastered the art of extra bases. It's been pure chaos for outfielders when this dude steps in the box.
Ball, that's high.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Got him swinging for the K.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Guardians, designated hitter, David Fry.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kirby Yates, done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Brent Suter gets the call from the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's the DH, David Fry. And a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Boyle's a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one well upstairs. Going to count 1-2. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. It's the Angels 1 and the Guardians 1. On to extra innings. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Man at second. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down.
Next for the Angels, first baseman, Nolan Shannon.
A little bit low,
that's
and it's
down.
1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 down.
Next for the Angels, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So a change being made at first base. Here's the Angels pinch runner, Matthew Lugo, getting some more speed on the bases.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses, and a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count now even up.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. It's the Angels 1 and the Guardians 1. Here in Cleveland, on to the bottom of the 10th. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Hey!
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away here in extra innings. A bunt and it's popped up. Brings it in.
Up next for the Guardians, catcher, Bo Naylor.
So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Well,
outside,
all
that's
eyes
a
on
ball.
the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Double steal. Hey! Squeeze attempt misses.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So sophisticated mankind. The brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. A single life, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing the role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you're just playing the game.